If you watched Streamer University from beginning to end, one thing became obvious almost immediately. Not every creator walked away with the same reputation. Some left the event with thousands of new fans, millions of views, and people calling them the future of streaming. Others couldn't escape criticism, awkward viral clips, or nonstop debates across social media. And that's exactly what made this year's Streamer University so entertaining. It wasn't just about classes or networking. It became one giant popularity contest where every interaction, every live stream, and every clip could completely change how the internet viewed you overnight. While Kai Cenat created Streamer University to help creators grow, what ended up happening was something much bigger. Viewers started ranking everyone themselves. Who was the funniest? Who had the best personality? Who deserved more attention? And who completely rubbed the audience the wrong way? By the end of the week, certain names were everywhere for all the right reasons, while others couldn't scroll through their mentions without seeing criticism. Some creators became breakout stars almost instantly. One of the biggest examples was Suburbibi. Before Streamer University, he was a relatively small creator compared to many of the massive names attending. But once the event started, everything changed. His constant interactions around campus, funny moments, and ability to make content with almost everyone turned him into one of the biggest success stories of the entire event. His audience exploded, his follower count skyrocketed, and he was eventually named the MVP of Streamer University.
Suburbibi is literally the textbook definition of don't give up when you feel like shit is getting hard.
I see it, like you have too many people following you and DMing you and shit.
You know what?
Like, I'm not gonna ask.
How about this? At the Dominican Parade, just find me. We can stream there.
Sunday?
Yes.
On the Bronx?
Yes.
I watch your streams, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Nice to meet you. Hey, Mom.
Hello.
Yeah.
Even people who had never heard of him before the event suddenly wanted to know who he was. That's the power of an event like this. One great week can completely change a creator's career. But Suburbibi wasn't the only creator winning people over. Throughout the event, viewers constantly praised creators who seemed genuine, funny, and willing to collaborate with everyone instead of chasing clout. The internet rewarded authenticity, and every live stream became a chance to earn new fans. At the same time, other creators found themselves going viral for completely different reasons. Whether it was awkward interactions, questionable decisions, or moments that viewers simply didn't like, criticism spread just as fast as praise. That's what made Streamer University feel less like a normal creator event, and more like a reality show, where every single move could either build your reputation or damage it overnight. And as the week continued, it became clear exactly who the internet loved, and who couldn't seem to escape the backlash. The more Streamer University grew, the more obvious one thing became. The audience wasn't just watching creators make content anymore. They were judging every conversation, every collaboration, and every reaction in real time. A single funny moment could earn you hundreds of thousands of new followers, while one awkward interaction could have your name trending for all the wrong reasons. That's exactly why the gap between the internet's favorite creators and the creators receiving the most criticism became so massive by the end of the event. One creator who continued winning over viewers was Phantom. Even though he already had one of the biggest audiences heading into Streamer University, fans loved how naturally he interacted with everyone around campus. Whether he was joking around with students, showing up during live streams, or simply making people laugh without forcing anything, viewers constantly pointed out that he made the entire event feel more entertaining. Instead of trying to steal every spotlight, he blended into almost every group. And that's exactly why clips featuring him continued exploding across TikTok, X, and YouTube. Sometimes the creators who don't try the hardest end up creating the most memorable moments. Then there was Duke Dennis. Duke's calm personality became the perfect balance to all the non-stop chaos happening around Streamer University. While everyone else was screaming, competing for attention, or creating drama, Duke's laid-back approach made viewers appreciate every appearance he made. People flooded comment sections, saying he was one of the most genuine creators at the event because he never looked like he was putting on an act for the camera. In an environment where everyone is constantly trying to go viral, authenticity stands out even more than loud personalities. Of course, no conversation about the most loved creators would be complete without mentioning Kai Cenat himself. As the founder of Streamer University, Kai had an enormous amount of pressure before the event even started. There were plenty of people wondering if he could actually pull off something this ambitious. But once the streams began, those doubts started disappearing. Millions of viewers tuned in to watch the different classes, collaborations, and unexpected moments unfold. While the event wasn't perfect, many viewers praised Kai for creating something that felt different from every other creator event on the internet. Instead of another influencer boxing match or creator trip, he gave audiences something they genuinely wanted to watch every day. But while certain creators kept earning praise, others couldn't seem to escape criticism. It's important to remember that a lot of this backlash came from online opinions, viral clips, and social media debates. Not everyone agreed, and public perception shifted throughout the event. Still, a few creators repeatedly found themselves at the center of negative conversations. Sometimes it wasn't because they did anything outrageous. Instead, viewers simply felt certain personalities didn't connect with the audience the same way others did. Small, awkward moments became viral memes, and once the internet picks a narrative, it can be incredibly difficult to change it. That's when Streamer University stopped feeling like a creator camp and started feeling like a reality show where reputations were changing almost every single day. As more clips surfaced throughout the week, it became clear that the internet wasn't just reacting to what happened inside Streamer University. They were creating narratives around every single creator. One viral clip would get millions of views, and suddenly that creator was either being called the funniest person on campus or the biggest disappointment of the event. That's just how fast internet culture moves today. One of the creators who found themselves dealing with the most criticism was DDG. While DDG still has an extremely loyal fan base, several moments from Streamer University sparked debates online. Some viewers felt he wasn't as involved in the event as they expected, while others defended him by saying people were simply looking for reasons to criticize one of the biggest names there. That's the strange reality of being a massive creator. The bigger your audience becomes, the more every little interaction gets analyzed. A small, awkward moment for a smaller streamer disappears in a day. The same moment involving someone like DDG can dominate timelines for an entire week. Another creator who became part of online discussions wasn't necessarily hated, but constantly found themselves in the middle of debates. Every live stream created new clips. Every clip created new opinions, and suddenly entire communities were arguing over who was actually entertaining and who was simply benefiting from being surrounded by bigger creators. Some viewers believed certain personalities weren't contributing enough, while others argued that not everyone needs to be loud to make good content. Those disagreements became almost as entertaining as the event itself. What made Streamer University different from almost every creator event before was that audiences weren't waiting until the end to decide how they felt. They were judging everything live. A creator could wake up loved in the morning, have one awkward interaction that afternoon, and spend the rest of the night watching thousands of people argue about them online. That's a level of pressure most people never have to experience. Every joke, every conversation, and every collaboration became content for millions of viewers. Despite all the criticism surrounding certain creators, there's one important thing people often forget. Internet opinions change incredibly fast. The same creator getting criticized today could become everyone's favorite next month, after one funny live stream or one viral collaboration. After Streamer University, the streaming world won't look exactly the same again. And if Kai Cenat decides to bring it back for another year, you can guarantee the internet will be watching every single second, ready to decide once again who ends up becoming the most loved and who ends up facing the most backlash.